Nadia. This is the Rundown, culture on the run, and I'm taking advantage of the fact that I'm in London to create an episode and a route based around some of my favorite rock and roll locations here in London. The first one is going to be very obvious to Beatles fans out there. I'm in St. John's Wood. You know what that means, right? Let's go. First stop, Abbey Road Studios, famous crossing, the iconic Beatles album. And actually the folklore goes that they were going to shoot this cover on Mount Everest. The working title for the album was Everest, but they said it was going to take too much time and effort to actually go to Everest. And so they decided to use the crosswalk just across from the Abbey Road Studios where they were recording the album to make the iconic cover, which is now of course iconic. Back then I guess no one could have known, right? Don't you love those rock and roll stories? It's a very busy intersection. I've done this run before and it's really hard to catch a gap, so let's go. The studios were originally called EMI Studios and then changed the name. You can still see all the writing on the wall that people have left here. There's a great video access tour on Google that you can do. If you're not a famous recording musician, you can be able to see inside the studios and get to experience what it would be like if you were a world famous musician. There is also of course the Abbey Road shop, and loads of people have been writing. Love, love, love. Number 23 Brook Street, and next to it number 25. Jimi Hendrix used to live here in the late 60s, and the home of George Frederick Handel. They are both now museums that you can actually visit. As of last year, Jimi Hendrix's home opened up. It did stay as an office space for quite some time before they opened it up as a museum. The great thing is though, you can really get a chance to see two different parts of contemporary music history. I remember coming to London the first time I ever came as an 11-year-old girl with my grandmother, and she was looking for a copy of Handel's Messiah that she could only get here in London and wasn't available in South Africa. So fun memories there. You going in? Yes. Well, enjoy. From the summer of 1723 until his death on 14th April 1759, Handel lived and composed many of his greatest works here, Lancashire Court. Oh! Yeah, I just slipped on the thing there.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, thanks. Ooh, that was a bit sore. So I was busy in the middle of the rundown and I fell. It's my friend Bang who came to my rescue with coffee. As we were talking about this kind of thing happens. You fall.
People fall when they run. This is real.
They cry.
You know, people fall, they cry, they come to hospital and eat cake and have coffee.
Oh yeah, this is a hospital. It was the only place that I found as I was walking, hobbling along the street. Thank you to the people of London on the tube. Very helpful, I must just say. When you are sad and crying, people will come to your rescue. So please stay tuned to The Rundown on YouTube, and hopefully next week we will do part 2 of my favorite rock and roll sites in London. Bye!